Hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, this is it. This is the final episode of HorrorFest. For anybody watching back as a VOD, this is the final episode of a series we do every single October, and we're raising money for charity throughout every single video, live stream, all the affiliate sales that we make as a YouTube content creator, all the store sales, everything is donated, and you just being a part of the series, watching the videos, jumping into the live streams, it all adds up to a really cool thing that we get to do every single year. And this episode is live, as have been the last couple of episodes. And yeah, today we're going to be jumping into Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Last year we did the original Amnesia. That was a pretty scary one, and I'm excited for this. It's going to be good. We're going to spend 5-10 minutes just chatting, just talking about the experience at HorrorFest so far, wait for people to come in, if there's going to be many people here, and then play the game, wrap everything up. But just bear with me while I just get my bearings. I just went trick-or-treating with my kids. They all went in their costumes and stuff. My son was Frankenstein, but he originally wanted to be a witch, and then we got him a suit, and then it turned into like a Frankenstein witch combination. It looked pretty cool though. My daughter was Hermione, Harry Potter, but like with some blood and guts and stuff, and my other daughter was a ghost. Very spooky. But no, it was fun. It was fun. I took my lightsaber out as well. I got a lightsaber from Theory Sabers. I just had that on walking around the whole time. It was pretty cool. I might show you later on if you guys are interested. But yeah, man. HorrorFest this year has been a really fun experience. There's not really too much to say about it. The views have always quiet on this series, but for me, it's the ability to be able to just play games, sit down with you guys, and do something to raise money for a good cause. It kills my channel. I'll be honest about that. The viewership tanks whenever I do this series, but we still raise enough to make a little bit of a difference, so it's good enough for me. But it's been fun, man. It really has. I've enjoyed experiencing a bunch of the games. Let's have a look at some of the games that we've played. Actually, we'll just go through them all and give them a quick rating, and then we will wrap up. I also want to talk a little bit about like the money stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but I'll give you like a ballpark on how much we managed to raise this year. So let's see, and make sure I'm not doxing myself or anything like that. Cool. Okay, so if we go on to the actual playlist for the series, we can go back and we can see every single video that we've done. This is not in order that they were uploaded. I don't know, can we sort by that? No, we can't sort by date, that's annoying. But I think, weirdly, like the best performing one, which isn't like a good performing one by any metrics, but Dead Island 2, which was a game that I was pretty bored throughout the playthrough, to be honest. Like, I didn't think it was anything crazy. That video did okay in terms of like people responding to it and stuff. FNAF ripoff Case Automatronics, that was one of the more recent ones, and the jump scare was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was a good one. Exit 8 was hit and miss, same with The Evil Within, it just felt a little bit too dated. Observer System Redux was like a major slow burn, but a couple of dislikes on that one. I assumed that people would feel the same way, but apparently that one's got a bit of a fan base. Doom Eternal was decent. Chernobylite, that was a little bit weird. I definitely, with Doom Eternal, I played Dark Ages before that, when I did the collaboration with Corsair and Elgato, so going into like an older game, I think I was expecting a similar experience, and Eternal just seemed like a lot slower for me personally. Happy Game, that was one of the most messed up games. It's between Happy Game and Kanito Pet that I know they define this genre for me at the moment because they're just so fucking weird. It's strange. Subnautica was really cool. We had a couple of people in throughout that entire live episode. That was nearly 2 hours playing through the game, and yeah, some really cool jump scares, funny moments. And we had Fine, one of my regular viewers. He was in there and he was guiding me through the entire process. And that kind of thing I really enjoyed. And then we have, what else we got? The Muppets. That's all right. Not the Muppets. My Friendly Neighborhood. Yeah, it was okay. Cry of Fear. Again, it was okay, but very, very dated, very indie. It was a free game though, so can't complain about it. Prey, meh, hit and miss. I like the premise of it, but I felt like you need a lot more time to get into a game like that. Like really interesting story and lore and everything else. It was published by Bethesda, but at the same time, it was just one of those things. It was, you need 10-20 hours to be able to experience the game properly. So condensing it into a 1-hour episode was very very hit and miss. Let's go ahead and stick something else on. There we go. Nice. We will get into the game in a minute. Like I said, I'll try and put chapters down below. I just want to talk about the experience because I don't ever do like roundups or anything like that. I just want to sort of share some of my thoughts on what were the best and the worst games as well. Butcher, that was a pretty good game. It was like a 8-bit version of Doom. I think that's how I described it in the video. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was like very different to what we normally play with HorrorFest. It's a fun little experience. It's like £8. It's cool. We actually got a key for that one, and I was allowed to say that I got a key, which was nice. Whereas a lot of these, I did get keys and they didn't want any recognition. That one, it's nice giving a shout out. Outlast 2, that was pretty good. We had some spooky moments, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Hollow Knight, that was good. It wasn't really like a horror thing. I was using this series as an excuse to play it, to be honest. But no, it's a pretty cool game. I want to get into Silksong, but I do want to finish the original Hollow Knight first. And then we have Shady Part of Me. This is actually a really interesting game. It looks very emotive. It's got a theme around depression and anxiety and things like that. So I think for anybody who appreciates those kind of themes, this is a good one. Horror Night with Tung 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 Sahur. That was strange. I mostly played it because my kids keep going on about Tung 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 Sahur and all the brain rot things. I got into it. It had a couple of decent jump scares, to be fair, but you could tell it wasn't a polished game, you know. Don't Starve, that was a pretty good one. I like that. I played it a couple of years ago on the iPad, so playing it on the PC was a very different experience, and some cool mechanics in there, but again, like, it's one of those things, it takes a long time to build up everything you need, so condensing it into an hour-long episode, that seems to be the reoccurring difficulty with a lot of these episodes. FNAF Help Wanted, that's pretty good. I think I ended up playing like the exact same levels from FNAF 1, and I just didn't realize I was doing that. We played some of the other ones as well. I actually cut out an entire section of one of the like little mini games in there, but that was cool, man. Hang on, am I live streaming to the wrong setting to YouTube? Is Hero Vibes too? What? That's weird. That seems to be a bug with Meld. Strange. Anyway, no, that's a good game though. I like that. FNAF Help Wanted. Poppy, that was cool. I like that one. It was not jump scary at all until like the last 5 minutes, and then it just started getting kind of freaky. So at that point, I started panicking a little bit. Let's see, we also got Atomic Heart. That was a really good one. Again, RPG based, need a lot more time to get into it, but like in terms of visuals, this is probably the winner, Atomic Heart. Then we had Last of Us Part 2. That was a live playthrough, 2 hours of that. That was cool. We got up until the point where something happens to Joel. I'm sure you guys have already seen it by now, but pretty fun. I like that one. And then The Walking Dead, New Frontier. That was cool. Again, we played the first episode. Interesting themes. I like the idea of choices inside of a game, but it's one of those things, unless you experience the entire thing, you can't really get like the full emotional impact. And as a standalone horror game / scary thing, I don't know. I feel like it was it needed like more jump scares and things like that, but obviously that's not the purpose of The Walking Dead in this sense. So I think I should do like a full-on horror game though. For The Walking Dead. That would be pretty cool. The Callisto Protocol, that was pretty good. Really, really fascinating visuals, really cool premise for a story. It had that really nice mix of like scary elements, reminded me a lot of Dead Space, but then you get into the actual gameplay and it's like, it's got easier mechanics. It doesn't feel as hard and difficult as Dead Space. We played it last year and my god, I just kept dying again and again. But cool game. I really like that one. I want to jump into this one and Atomic Heart and a couple more of the other ones as well, Hollow Knight. And like, this is the cool thing with this series, right? The thing that I love the most is the fact that you can just find new games that you love. It's not exactly like we're working our asses off here. Okay, we got a couple more here. We got Limbo. Again, that was pretty cool. I felt like it was a little boring to edit and to watch. I think when I edited that, I was either in America or it was my first day back. What day did that come out? 24. Yeah, so I had just come back from America. I was in TwitchCon. Been on like a 13-hour flight, and this is the first video that I edited when I got back. And my god, I was exhausted, and I think that's why the edit didn't turn out as interesting. It doesn't help that a lot of the horror games as well, they don't have music in them, which makes it really, really difficult. I think that really does help with horror games when they have that ambiance and that extra element of spooky scariness. This one we played yesterday, so this was actually only meant to be the Dark Pictures anthology Little Hope, and then I realized that the trial was only 20 minutes long. So it's very hard to, like if I'm doing a live stream, I want it to be longer than that. It was so hard to try and be enthusiastic about it. We tried live streaming the game through PlayStation streaming. It just didn't work very well. So then we switched over to, what was the name of the other one? Abyss Black Rooms Pools. That was a piece of shit. This was a bit of a fail of a live stream, but for some reason it got more views than these 4 videos. Not that there's like a huge discrepancy here, but The Forest I thought was like a really cool game, and I enjoyed making the video. There were some funny moments. This one probably took the longest to edit out of all of them, just because it was really engaging and really cool. But again, this is like probably one of my favorite edits because I actually got a bit of time to put into this thing. Then we have Dead by Daylight, which I played like the trial things. And the issue with that is like, it's a tutorial. I need to learn how to play the game, but the tutorial was like non-stop pop-ups. It wasn't like an actual full-on playthrough, go here, do this. It was, we're gonna tell you what to do. You have to read it. And then another pop-up came up. And then another pop-up came up. And it was like that again and again. So the whole video was pretty much me just memeing on the fact that this was a pop-up simulator. I think it's a good multiplayer game, but playing it solo, not the best idea. And then we have Little Nightmares 2 because we played the original in Season 1. I wanted to play Season 2 here, or Little Nightmares 2 here. That was pretty cool. I think I still prefer the original because it was just so original. But now there's a Little Nightmares 3, so if we do end up doing a 3rd season of this, we could like continue the entire thing. Again, the main issue that I have with a lot of these games is condensing it all into like 15-20 minute episodes or a live stream that's only an hour if we're playing longer games. Hime. Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow. Why does it say follow if we're on YouTube? You doing that, Pia? Sub? Confused. Either way, not a bad game. Like I just think I prefer the original. And then Surviving Raccoon City, Resident Evil 2. So that was the remake. I really enjoyed this one more than the original Resident Evil because the original Resident Evil had really weird camera movements and it felt super dated. This one felt really good. Again, I think the edit was pretty slow. Most of these I edit in like an hour, so it's not like a big deal. It's just trying to do daily videos, and like I say, I went to TwitchCon for a couple of days. I did some stuff with Elgato out there, and trying to make other content as well, and being a full-time dad. It's bit of a struggle, but you know what? We did it. We're here. We're getting the final episode out today, and that's pretty much it. In total, like HorrorFest, again, you can see the views. They're not great, and things just tank over time. This is one of the earlier episodes, and then you can see it goes down. But I think in total we ended up getting how many views? Does it tell us analytics for this? Yeah, cool. Okay, so we got 95 watch hours. Terrible. But we did end up getting like 2,500 views. So if you were to convert that into numbers and financy stuff, I think maybe that'd be like 15-20 quid. So again, it's more the fact that it's just a way for us to just say, hey, you know what, fuck it, it's October, let's play some horror games, and if we can raise money in the process, cool. But I think if we do a season 3 of HorrorFest next year, I definitely want to either do it live or do it on a second channel because it does affect my channel long term. I noticed that last year I go from averaging like 100,000, 200,000 views per month, and then we do HorrorFest, and because the videos don't do well, because that's not what people follow me for, it tanks all the other videos because YouTube just thinks that, oh, this guy's just spamming content that nobody wants. So that's something we're definitely going to have to think of and a solution for that next year. But overall, like I say, I enjoyed the experience, and I'm really grateful that we've been able to raise a bit of money for charity. And just to touch on the numbers, I want to say that we're close to, I want to say like 650, 700. I've got to work out like how the tax thing is going to work, and all that kind of stuff when it comes down to profits and donating to charity and all that. But I think we did pretty damn good. Last year we raised around about 350, 400, if memory serves me correctly. So the fact that we've nearly doubled that when the channel hasn't been growing massively and stuff like that. A lot of it comes down to collaborations with Elgato, Corsair, things like that, because obviously I don't just raise money from this channel and these videos. I have a bunch of channels. I have a store with video editing assets that people can buy. I have a newsletter where people can go to and we do affiliate stuff. So all those things, they all kind of add up and they create this really interesting way of raising money that isn't actually that taxing. The longest part for me, like I say, it is just making the videos, getting them out on a regular basis. But I do want, like I say, I do want to figure out a way of doing it without completely tanking my channel next year. That'd be fantastic. But if you're here, thank you for raising money for charity. If you've bought anything from the store, if you've donated anything, if you have watched the videos, sent them to a friend, anything like that, that tends to help as I try and gather focus. That's what, nice analogy. It really does change the sort of the way that we do things. And again, I don't ever want my content to just be about me making games for the sake of it, and being this old man that just plays video games, being an unk. I actually want to make a bit of a difference, and if we can do little things like this, I think that's a good way to do it. So, with that said, we've been through the entire thing, going through every single episode of HorrorFest. We have spoken about the money. We have spoken about all the kind of stuff that we have done this year, what we're going to be doing next year. I think the idea of like a full live episode, 31 videos live every single day, to me, that's really interesting and enticing. But again, it just comes down to resources, time. I don't know where I'm going to be at next year. And weirdly, looking at it from a business perspective, like we're given a lot of game keys. I want to say like 70 to 80% of the keys we were given were from brands and companies who wanted us just to play the game and help, use the games to raise money for charities. It's very hard. I'm going to be open and honest. Before we jump into the gameplay, I want to get to like 20 minutes and then we'll do whatever. We'll play the game. It is very hard to... Oh God, what is this? It's very hard for a game publisher to say, okay, you get 20 views on this horror video. I know you're raising money for charity, but you want us to give you this like £50 game so you can get 20 views. There's no give or take, and that kind of thing, like, I absolutely understand. So it's just a case of being in their good graces. My hope is that some of these videos do well in terms of longevity. And of course, there's the element where we're raising money for charity, but it's hard to consistently do a series like this without getting the numbers. Just because if we were to buy 31 games to play 20 minutes of them, an hour of them every single day, that's going to cost a lot of money. You think that's £30 per game over the course of 31 games. That is 930 pounds if we were to pay for them. So we rely on the developers to be able to make this happen. Otherwise, there's no point in donating money because that's more than we raised, which was an issue that we had a little bit during season 1. That was mostly just my backlog, though, for season 1. But you get the idea. Like, if it weren't for the publishers, we wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff. But without the views, the publishers aren't going to want to be taking part in it. So it's that kind of thing that we have to balance. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Even like if we don't do HorrorFest next year, maybe we do like an RPG Fest or 24-hour live stream or subathon or something like that. But there you go. That's all your insider information. So if you've got to this point in the video, you're 20 minutes in, you've sat listening to me waffle about the experience of making horror game videos every single day and raising money for charity, again, thank you for being here. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff, the fun stuff that you guys are actually here for, which is Amnesia. Wait, is this gonna... There we go. Cool. Okay, Amnesia, a machine for pigs. So again, I don't know what I'm getting myself in for, as I'm in the sort of position with every single episode of HorrorFest. I have no idea. what to expect from this game. But I do know, like I said, we played Amnesia last year. I think that was the Dark Descent as things crash and reboot. I really enjoyed that game. But it's just a case of, is this going to be one of those sequels that isn't as good? Is it going to measure up? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But without further ado, thank you for listening to me waffle for 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump into Amnesia, a machine for pigs. What a cool series, man. What a cool opportunity. I'm going to turn my fancy voice thingy off. Ba, 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 ba. Even things like right now, like there are 0 viewers in chat. You would think it would be discouraging, but it's not. It's, again, one of those things that I am blessed to be in a position to do what I do. I'm thankful for it. Wrap up. Cool. Making sure my audio is okay. We're good. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Voila. And I'm just going to get my stream up on here so I can see my chat properly when I'm actually playing the game. New game, options, game, graphics, input. Don't need to change anything there. Grab my stream up. Cool beans. All right, chat is open. The game is going. We good to go, homie. If I can try and not break all my stuff, that'd be fan-bloody-tastic. It's really awkward because I have my doorbell on charge. Sentence I never thought I'd say. And it's got a camera on it, so my partner, if she wanted to like jump in and watch the stream, she could do it from a doorbell's perspective. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Start a new game. Yes. Let's do it. I can't really remember a Dark Descent very much. I know it was like one of those things we were wandering around most of the time. We're stuck in libraries and trying to find torches and resources and things like that. Ba, 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 ba. He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. Dr. Samuel Johnson. Okay, voice focus is off. Daddy. Camera is good.
Daddy, please don't kill me.
Strange way to start a game. Let's see if I can do timestamps while I'm live. What the fuck? I know, if I didn't do the timestamps now, I would have completely forgotten about them. Gotta think ahead, man. Are we drunk? What's going on? We've been on the tipple. A machine for pigs. Such a weird name. Like, from what I can see, obviously I had to make the thumbnail and stuff. I know that there's pigs in the game. No idea what kind of correlation it has or how they came to be. Can we go? Oh, we can move. Sick. Oh, that's disorientating. Ew. Fucking hell, that's dark. Let me turn that up a little bit. That's gonna be way too dark for YouTube. Excuse me. I need to find a lantern. Lantern. What was this? How do you interact with things? Triangle. No. Square. No. I don't know what that was. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like blood. What kind of English is this? Feathered like a bloodied saint. Okay. Huh. Hey. I don't think we can actually interact with those books. What's that? Oh my god, dude, move out of the way! Why isn't there music? This is very freaky. Yeah, I don't know if there's an actual interact button. That lantern? Can we grab that? Candle. I'm a little bit confused. Well, let me grab it. Is that a teapot or a candle? I can't tell. I can't grab this guy. The fuck? Yeah, it's not letting me pick up any of the candles. How rude. How are we stuck? This is the... Wait, what? Oh, dude, that's trippy. Wait, what? Hold this and then move the right. Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
Daddy, find us.
Well, I like that. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, fuck the alcohol. Ah, it's kicking in again. Anybody here?
Papa, this way.
I'm coming, kids. Daddy's got a little bit of alcohol poisoning right now. Hello. Bonjour. Mon ami. Nothing. Hello. I don't like that. Anybody over here? Huh. The door's stuck. Wait, I'm confounded. No, we don't want that. Journal. But if they slept in an attic when they were babies in arms, perhaps they are hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and my office. Oh, there's... Ah! Oh, okay. That is helpful. Sweet. I need one of those for my house.
There's a bad man coming.
Me? Where? I'm coming. I will protect you. Whoa. What the fuck? You picked up a lantern. It can be turned on by pressing a square and then find a beam. Careful not to attract unwanted attention with the beam. Noted. Ew. Gross. Alright, kids. I know they went the other way. Children! What are you? Hang on, where'd you go? Move that out. Yeah. Oh. Smart.
We're hiding, Daddy.
No shit. It's me. How are you going to call out to me and then run away at the same time? Hello. We don't have like limited oil or whatever in the lantern, do we? Pretty sure they had that mechanic in the first game. Number blocks. What's this? I don't trust these bookshelves. What's this? The Biblia. The Holy Biblia. I don't trust this. There's going to be a secret passageway or something. Nothing there. Can't open the windows. My god, these kids are quick. Or am I slow? Both. Can't open that. Can't open that. Must be downstairs. Children! Woo!
Daddy.
Stop running away from me, you little shit. Oh, that's nice. Fantastic, we have earthquakes. Right. Is there any chance we could take the gun? I feel like that would be kind of helpful. No? Can't interact with any of those. Where are these kids? Oh god.
Hello?
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
You know, I like that we have these cute little nicknames for each other, but could I get a little bit more context for that, please? Huh. Precious eagle cactus fruit. What do I do with this strange information? There's nothing else to interact with. Oh. Someone locked the door behind us? What the fuck? Strange. Okay, so there's got to be something in here that we have to interact with. But what are you? And where are you? Books, 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 lots of books. Phone. I have a chair. That's not very bloody useful. A safe, maybe? No. What's this? The bank is refusing credit. The ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep once the children and servants are safely asleep. When they cannot hear, my darling, how I need you now. They have squared my fortune. That my investment in these related machines has ruined the family name. Right. Again, not particularly helpful. Anything in this bottom one? No. Okay. So again, I'm a little bit confused. My first thought would be that there's like a safe in here somewhere. But there is nothing. What's up, mate?
Darcy, come down here.
Apologies. Yeah, see, I don't have a clue what to do at this point now. I would think that you need to, like, look at the ceiling for something, but... Let me check the journal. Right, once a Leapy's willing policy under weapons that cannot slay angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where you watch her battle. The children have discovered those secret places, so paintings. Beyond the paintings. It's not this, is it? You can't interact with that. Again, that was my first thought. Would be some kind of hidden safe or something, but there's nothing here. Can't interact with that. Nor that. Nor this. Under weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven, look beyond the paintings where you once watched her bathe. That makes me think like bathroom, but we've been in the bathroom before and we can't go back there. I don't think there's any... We have battles. She's chilling, doing her thing. That's got a river. Horses. Beneath the... Oh! Oh! Oh, that was not easy to understand. What? Kids? Oh. They're windows. What? What is all this? I didn't do these drawings, did I?
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Right. Yes. No. Bit of both. Oh, fuck. Another earthquake. Hold your titties. It's getting strange, man. This is the same kind of experience I had with the Dark Descent, but even the Dark Descent, from my memory, had like you had to find oil for the thing, and then there was like creepy dude wandering around somewhere. I don't know, we're like 20 minutes into this, and it's pretty quiet so far. Lily's on at a banquet. Oh, fuck. Hope I didn't have to read that. Right. What do we do now? Let me check journal. Oh, there's nothing in the journal. Just keep looking around, I suppose. Okay, there's nothing along here. Let's go back downstairs. What's this? Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us. You hear them slamming doors and things like that. Ah. So I'm guessing, okay, so from what I can gather, they were doing some kind of like experiments or something with the pigs and the machines.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Do you want to tell me what bloody way? You know they said about the chains. Where are you? Huh. That's a song? Don't like that. Oh, it's locked. Should be safe. What's this? Hippo. Beautiful. Anteater. Hedwig. Don't know what that guy is. Huh. So we can interact with this for a reason. But what reason is this? See the old pictures of people. I always wonder when there's things like this. Like, is that a rendered image, or is that like a real person that posed for it and then they put the picture in the game? Just we can interact with it, but oh, hold on. Oh, what is this? We have two creepy passageways. What is this? Oh, this is a bit creepy deepy. Do a circular motion, rotate the stick in the wheel. The wheel will turn to the same direction you rotate. We meant to do that? We has powers. I don't know if that helps. Let's have a look. Go down this way. See, I'm pretty sure I watched it was a documentary thing on YouTube or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's from the publishers of Amnesia. I don't know whether it's just the first game or what. But they were saying like something that they did really well and people responded really well to was actually putting like more psychological horror elements into their games. So less about the jump scares and the creepy monsters and things like that, but more so like a fear or something that may not even happen. Which I certainly recognize while playing this game. See, that just popped in the moment I walked in, so that's a bit of a giveaway. This isn't the same thing we were in before, is it? Not quite sure what that did. I think we need to put something in here and then have it drop down, right? But what is that thing? See if there's anything in here we can interact with. Nothing. There is nothing in here. The fuck? That was shut a minute ago. Hello? Hands are bleeding raw. I scrub, but the smell will not lift.
Scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now?
Dude, that's so trippy.
How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Yeah, I appreciate your wonderful poetry, big man, but so what do we have to do in here? I'm sure we may be able to go down there, but nothing that we can seem to interact with here. Or the pictures? No. Okay, let's go down this way. Oh. Okay, we've been here though, right? How bizarre. See, I'm slowly losing my way. Place is big. Fuck living here. Try this way. Pictures. Oh. Hello.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello?
The
Hello?
great flooding. See, what was the code that we were given at the beginning then? Something eagles.
I am off to market. I will
Cactus fruit.
the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Right. Hey, baby. How is you? You is my first chatter. It's a quiet one. A very, very quiet one. Not quite the epic end to the stream I was hoping for.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Stop calling me daddy. Strange little creatures. Ow, I have an itchy eye. Let's have a look. What we got here? We has trees.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg.
It's going okay. Yeah, it's going alright. Like I said, the game is pretty interesting. It's been a quiet one. But I kind of, you know me, I like it when it's quiet. Gives me a chance to actually play the game. I'm glad you're doing alright. How are things at Sophie's? You girls having fun? Do you all miss me? Against the rising waters. Send the tramp catcher. What a name. Kosh the old man, sink him in a barrel of gin. Oh god, don't say the word gin. My girlfriend's in the chat. When he's all mixed to the bones and time to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. Really weird game. Like, we've been playing this a half hour now. Haven't seen any like spooky, scary elements. I'm tired. The trick-or-treating took it out of me. Yeah, we haven't fun. We had to share a bottle of wine, but we're out now, so I'm sad. Oh, I'm sorry.
Slow coach, it's this way.
How are you feeling after the wine? Is someone a little bit tipsy?
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help
Piston,
you.
tunnels, bilge, water.
Swift, my little friend.
Right. Piston. Fuck, I've already forgotten it. Piston, bilge, water. I feel like I'm missing one. Yeah, I feel okay. Surprised not feeling drunk. What? I mean, that's a good thing though, right? You still have your tolerance. I thought you'd be falling all over the place. Don't look! Yes, don't look! There's alcohol barrels. I don't think that appealing though, to be honest. Okay, I need a bilge. Fuck off! Oh god, this is where it starts getting spooky and scary. Can I open the... Okay, this door doesn't open. Noted. What is this thing? Yeah, there's one thing I didn't want to have a tolerance to. It's alright, don't worry. How much did you have? You said you all shared a bottle, so you only had like one glass though, right? That doesn't do anything. Can I touch this? I can take this out. Oh, we need a new fuse? Let me see if I can find one. Fuse. Yoink! I know DIY, look at me. Kabam! Hey, voila! Okay, so we got the power. I think that was one of the steps, right? Half a bottle, like 2 glasses? You pisshead. Yeah, I thought you'd be filling it. Why are there more than one fuses? Fuses. Wench. I don't know what the fuck that did, but it did something. It sent me a picture. Let's talk about DIY. Hey, I'm good. I'm good with DIY. We may destroy half of the things in the process, but it gets done. Cara sent me a picture. Hold, please. I must examine. Feel a little, but not enough. Give it time. Drink more. Go and buy another bottle and see what happens. To be honest, I was more worried about like the sugar and the way you'd be with that. But why is Cara sending me pictures of the Grinch game? Is that a hint? Okay, what the fuck did this thing do then? I'm not saying like we could have, you know, lights that actually give more than 1 watt. But it would be nice to have a little bit of brightness. Earlier? No, that technically that wasn't DIY. 21 wants context. Watching this back as a VOD. I tried putting a little cable management trunking thing on the wall, and it tore off half the paintwork. I think everybody would be pissed off if that happened.
This world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
My heart bleeds for you, buddy. I'm not feeling this game. I don't know if it's just because it's not as good as the original. £20 for a bottle. We'll just go to the shop. Buy one there. Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's not as good as the original, because at least there you had the elements of like interacting with stuff. To me, this is we're 40 something minutes in. 35. And there is just nothing going on. We've changed a fucking fuse. To be fair, it would take me about the same amount of time in real life, but no, we've already been here before. There's shut. What time is it? It's not even 10. Dartford's got 24-hour shops. Just get into Brim Brim. Do you want me to buy you a bottle of wine? We'll consider it a charity thing. I've got halves of you. Quickly changing my mind. I'm like, no, I'm not paying for the whole thing. Fuck that shit. Right, so what the fuck? What is this thing for? Let me see. I need a different perspective. So this is connected to that, and that does fucking what? Yes, please. If you actually want to get one, go ahead and order one. I'll give you the money for it. I'm a generous god. See, that's not even moving. No, that's. Oh wait, what? It started moving. Oh, we got a twister. Okay. Oh, this is a thumb workout. Look at this. Oosh. All right, now what? That lifted so we can go underneath, maybe? Let me take the fuse. I feel like I'm going to need this for something. No, I'm joking. It's okay, but could be a business expense. Somehow I don't think I could justify that as a business expense. Did that just go back down? Excuse me, sir. Why did you need bottles of wine? Fucking try putting that on a tax form. Business expense. Okay, give me a little bit more speed and momentum here. Okay, so I'm still kind of lost. What the fuck is the point in lifting this thing? Whoa! What was that? The only thing I can think of is like you're meant to put something on here, but there's no boxes or crates or anything. Man, do. No, seriously, if you want one, go order it. It's fine. I treat my baby. We got the barrels. We got this shit. To be fair, I'm not surprised we don't have people watching the stream when things are as boring as this. I would understand if there was any kind of like mechanic besides just wandering around, but there is nothing. Let me try and put this all the way back down then. And see if there's anything we can actually do with this down. My thumb hurts. You have to do it in like a circular motion. There we go. Got it. Yeah. You sure? Yeah, sure, baby girl. You go do some drinkies. Go drinkies. Who's your good girl? Yes, you are. My little alcoholic. Right, what is it? So we can climb halfway up? What the fuck does this do to help me? I can do parkour. Hell yeah. Wow. Okay, we can... Oh, we jumped over. Fuse on. We have more power. We have a wardrobe. That's a really weird mechanism. Who would think of like doing parkour into this little area in the corner? I think we can go over there. Nothing that way. I'm guessing we can't push this or interact with it. No. Oh, man. Oh, actually, there was that locked door. Maybe that unlocked when we did that. Let me see. Yes, if you're still here, can you ask Kara why she's sending me pictures of Grinch games? Could we stop with the earthquakes, please? I'm in the UK. We're not used to natural disasters. 2 paths. Fuck. Oh, well, that one's blocked off, so that makes my life easier. Thank you. Nothing there. Ah, you wanker. Where's that other fuse? She's but a flesh wound. Well, that's strange. Is there a fuse in here? Please tell me there is, because I can't remember where I put the other one. Let me move this. Yoink! Fuck off. Huh? Yeah, there was another fuse in here. I don't know where I put that now. Probably not the best idea to go ahead and move that thing around. Is that footsteps? I don't know if they're my footsteps or somebody else's. Housekeeping! Gooey! Ah, fuse. Okay, that door's still locked. Let me grab this then. Yoink. See if we can get back there quickly. Go, 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 go. Making my way downtown, walking fast, talking fast, and whoop bam. Me 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 me. Hello? Grab this. Fuck off. Et voilà. Hey. Power! Hell yeah. What was the creepy dude though? Hey. What was that?
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
I'm coming. Where'd you go? Fuck. Down here? Oh, I don't know if they went this way. I don't really want to jump down there in case I can't get back up. Let me see if I can go down the other path. Over here? No, that takes me back around the circle, doesn't it? Got to be down there. I'll probably play this for another sort of 10-15 minutes or so. It's not... I don't want to say it's not bad, but like nothing is happening, dude. There's a couple of puzzles and stuff like that. I'm not even really feeling like this scary atmosphere, to be honest.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
I told you he'd come.
Kids? Children? Oh, fuck. More puzzles. Right. So we can interact with this. What happens if we do that? Something? Do this. Shut that door. So let me twist this one. How strange. Yeah, okay, that's not letting me do anything. This on decontamination. Ah, right, okay. So the pressure on this one just went up, so we should be able to open that vault door. Ah, gotcha. Interesting. Flood bridge emergency shutdown in place. Wait, what? I feel like I should probably pay attention to this. Play attention. No, I didn't say PlayStation. No, fuck off! Drawers. Anything? Absolutely nothing. Can't access those in here. Strange. I don't know if they're like chapters. I'm guessing these transition things are a form of chapters. They just seem, like I say, it seems really weird, man. Machine for pigs. Time to complete. I mean, apparently it's only 4 hours in length, so we could probably do half the game if we just streamed for like nearly 2 hours. I don't know. I just. Oh. We'll see. We'll see if things are engaging throughout this next chapter. If not, I'll probably wrap it up. That's the one thing that I try not to do. If I'm not feeling a game, I'm not just going to sit and like brute force my way through it. I feel like games should be fun, and if you're not feeling it, it's just not for you. Beg your pardon? Alright. Fucking Shakespeare over here. I'm good, actually, mate. I don't really want to uncrust your eyes. Is that the terminology used? Oh, more cupboards and drawers. Nothing. What's that? Shirt? Nope. What's this? Anything? But then would it be stand upright and walk as men? Would it fruits for harvest? Threshold. I think there's anything there we can interact with. Let's have a look at it. That's... Oh, get rid of that. Fucking hell. What's this? In America, they're talking of building cities to the skies. To me, that seems fully... Or perhaps it's simply a case in it. So this law that will pass lies beneath us. We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit fucked up. Right, well, thank you for that. Oh. Oh my, what wonderful eye. Oh, that's a tit. That's a breasticle. Get the fuck off my screen. Anybody in here? Anything we can do? No? Can we flush the chain at least? Make it a little bit more homey? Apparently not. Hang on. Where's my studio thing's not bloody showing up. Can't see my statistics. Oh, please. Technical difficulties. Boop. Live? This? Yes. Let me see the analytics. Show me the numbers. Details. Analytics. Oh, that's weird. That's very strange. Okay. There's no way of like getting back on the live page, really? Can I do this? Control Shift. Create a studio, live streaming, video. Okay, yeah, that works. That's very strange. Integrate the very best knowledge into the chemistry. Lower levels of section is belt is sheathed in rubber. Maintain a good spirit, and we've actually found the intelligent placement of the what the fuck. I'm sure this is all very important. It's going in one ear and out the other for me. Well, this is highly corrosive. Wear protection. That's what she said. Oh. Yeah, let me... Oh, fuck. Sorry, mate. Hit your head. Come here, buddy. We're going to go with your family. Oh my God, you weigh a ton. Stay. Stay. Okay, can we open this? No. Absolutely nothing. Ooh, that's a shout. Can we twist that valve and do something with this big old boy? Because there's got to be a reason why we can interact with a corpse of a pig. Protection. This way. Nope. Can't do anything there. Alright, try this way. Evening, lads. How's everybody doing? Okay, no, that's not very useful at all. What's this? Not the machine we speak. Imagine deity, form, government, ease. We shall scoot them up and ease their ascension. Alright, so there needs to be something we can do here. Let's have a look. Sorry, lads. Excuse me. Making my way downtown. Walking fast, talking fast, and I'm homebound. So there's nothing really we can do there. That's shut tight. How dare you? What is going on here, eh? Little spooky McSpookyville.
Let's climb this one. I can see more at the top.
I can not see anything. I feel like I'm fucking drunk. Nothing there. Nothing here. Very mysterious, Nibbly. Oh, let me in. What have we got going on here? I have a box. Woo! Okay, well, let us go in there. Thank you for highlighting where we are. This is not useful information to me. Man, I'm struggling, guys. I'll be honest. Struggling with this one. There's just something about it. It just doesn't feel engaging. I don't know if it's just me. It may just be me. I'm just not feeling any risk, any suspense. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, let's spend 20 minutes trying to search for the next puzzle that takes 2 minutes to solve. What's all this? Baseline stench from our streets. That'd be kind of cool. All your streets smell like bacon. Sounds bloody delicious. Right, so actually, is this going to lead back to the same bit we were at before? Where we put the piggy? Because if it is... Yes! Okay, so the piggies are there. Right, so how do these two go together? Do we need to move the piggies from here to there? How we can do that with all this shit? Because we can open her up. Like so. Then how on earth are we going to actually get... What if we take the piggy that we had and we put him on the little lift thing? I think we still need to find a way of powering it up, but it would make sense. Come here, buddy. Hey, no, come. Up you go. Oh, bloody hell, you're heavy. Let's see. Can I attach you to this? Bit of a strange idea, but I feel like maybe that's a thing. Because this is corrosive. Right, stay there. Stay. No. Okay, we can't do anything with that. Oh, sorry, mate. Come on, buddy. I shall call you Fred. Hello, Fred. Look, he's smiling at me. Oh, he's a cutie. He's a little cute boy. Get on there, Freddy. Making our way downtown, walking fast, got a piggy in my ass, and I'm homebound. This is my brother, George. Can we throw you? I feel like that'd be... That's not any quicker, is it? Oh, what's this thing? Stay there, George. How in the blaze are we supposed to meet the demands? The schedules of basic equipment are provided. The gaffer plenty, pumps refill factory, but you end up dragging this blessed tank all the way from the truck to the nearest new one to refill it. The storeroom is empty again. We cannot be turning the crank handle all day long to find out if the tank is empty. We'll set it. I say enough for a night. Like anybody needs to go to the bleeding graveyard. Anyway, Harry, I'll meet you in the Templar for a jar. Right. So... This thing needs refueling? Where's the thing? This thing? How are we meant to... How am I meant to move this? Unless we can move the thing all the way over there. But then what's George for? George has got to have a purpose in life. You know, I just realized I walked all the way around with George. I could have just gone through that fucking doorway. Alright, George, hang on here for a minute, mate. We need to figure this out. Highly flammable, highly corrosive. This isn't working because we need power. How do we get power? There is nothing here whatsoever. Funnily enough, the power is on because all the street lights are on. And there's lights in every other motherfucking window except for where we need it. What does this do? Let's see. So that's empty. Journal, holy orders. Charges are connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest that another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors down in the fueling station trucks. The truck blocks my way. However, almost as the saboteur knew I might consider this an alternate entrance. So I need to move the truck. Cancel looks as if they may fit the fuel pump assault order. It certainly carries the same fetid. What? Holy reek. I will not think of what to do. This is past my edge. I will not gaze up into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity to perhaps gain access. Fueling station machine, automobiles. But the smell here is all wrong. It's not petroleum. Right, so it's just reinforcing what I already know, that there's the petrol thing that we can interact with but doesn't do anything. There's a car that we can interact with but doesn't do anything. You would think that we could tie those together, but then the issue with that is the fact that you can't tie them together. This doesn't do anything. I feel like my day has just been too long to try and figure out how this thing works. We have a bottle. We can't carry the bottles. We could fill that up, but no. There are lots of pigs. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're probably going to call it for this one in a minute. I'm running out of ideas and sanity, to be honest. So we just can't interact with any of these. I would understand if we could somehow move that entire thing over here, but we just can't do it. Mm-mm. I assume we have to try and get some kind of power in here, but I just don't know how to do that. Bizarre. All right, yeah, I think this we're gonna have to wrap this one up. Sucks, man. I thought I expected a little bit more from Amnesia, to be honest. I thought this would be like a big, cool, grand finale to the series, but instead I'm wandering around in circles. Let me just quickly see Amnesia. Just see if I'm being an idiot. Walk through. There you go. Let me just see if I can figure out. It's meant to terrify you. And that's the first thing that IGN says. About that. IGN has a page for the tutorial, but it doesn't show a tutorial. It's just like a placeholder. Thanks, IGN. Very helpful. Right, so we're looking at Lily, Rise Against the Machine. Yes, they are in chapters. The collar, the neck, the noose, something, something, something. So we've done the fuses, we've done all that, put it all together. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Let me go full screen for a minute here. So you've opened the door, gone through there, the power's on. To be fair, by the looks of things, we're actually doing quite well in terms of progressing our way through the story. I'm just not feeling like any suspense whatsoever. Pull the box away from the door so you can make it useful later. Keep walking down the street. Box. Oh, that's a fuel box? That's dumb. Right, let me show you what to do. Okay, we're not going to carry on playing this for much longer, but that's so dumb. Put the word fuel on the fucking box so people know what to do with it. Where did I put it? This. This is a fuel box, apparently. Maybe it was in one of the notes that I just wasn't reading properly. But my god, that is not intuitive. To me, it looked like a music thing. Or like just a storage thing. So this goes here. Bam. And then we do this. I feel like a lot of this game is just trial and error. Again, if I was feeling like the suspense and the horror and everything else, I would carry on playing it. But the fact that I'm just like not feeling anything. Couldn't give a shit. That's not even going to be like a monster trying to get me. He's off in the background like 20 miles away. Don't even care about him. See, look, I'll turn around, nothing. Nobody there. Does not faze me. Again, I think this is what they were saying about the psychological horror elements. Horror. Alright, that's in there. Now what? Can we make this thing go boom boom? Oh, we got the wench at the beginning, didn't we? At the front. At the beginning. What's wrong with my speech today? Cool. Alright, throw that guy out there. Yeah, and then we can get into the graveyard. Again, man, I'm just...
This way, Papa.
Maybe I need the incentive of, like, having some dude chase me or something.
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
I mean, they've got to show up at some point, because obviously I've got the thumbnail. That was a screenshot from somebody else playing the game or whatever. So there's got to be a point in the game where you do meet these guys, the piggies, and they start chasing you around, but... like an hour into the game? Well, like a quarter of the way through the entire game, actually. I don't know. Next chapter? Yeah, next chapter. Meh. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Strange ending to the series, I know. Like, we're technically halfway through the game. This is chapter 5 of 8. And, like, if I'm not feeling anything now, I'm not going to be feeling anything for the rest of the game. Just looking through here, like, the walkthrough itself, just from what I can see, there's no other, like, actual scary elements. You're not being chased. You're not on, like, a time limit or whatever. So... yeah. All right. Well, either way, thank you guys for being here. Not just for this episode, a little bit up and down, but I'm sure like a lot of people love Amnesia. I kind of enjoyed the first game. There was one of them, I can't remember what it was, that I briefly played on an old channel doing something similar to this. But it was an Amnesia game, and it was like really scary, and I just don't know why I'm not feeling it with these ones. It's strange. But yeah, either way, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the series. Thank you for supporting everything that we do. Like I say, I need to work on the form factor, how we're going to do things next year, whether it's live streams, whether it's on a second channel, because like I said, it does kill my channel every time I do this. And I have to rebuild it, and then we do the whole thing again that ruins it again. So we're kind of like kicking ourselves in the backside every time we do one of these. But again, we have raised a very decent amount of money for charity. I think it's around $650, give or take, $650, $700. And for me, like looking at that as a small creator, I feel like that's okay, an okay amount of money to be donated to charity for somebody who doesn't get sponsors and celebrities to come in and all the rest of it. And also looking at it from the perspective of somebody who has been in that kind of dark mental place, which is we're raising money for people who are struggling with mental health difficulties and things like that. It is... I know how important like just one counseling session can be, and how much of a change that can make to your life. So knowing that, okay, $650, $700, whatever it is, it's not a drastic life-changing amount of money, don't get me wrong. It is just the case that would cover at least like 10, 20 counseling sessions, depending on where you go. It could help pay for somebody's travel to get them an opportunity to be able to sort some things out for things that are going wrong in their lives. So we're making little changes, man. Little changes day by day, and that's all you can hope to do. And again, I'm blessed to be in a position where I'm able to do things like this. Would it be possible without you guys? So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this episode of HorrorFest. Thank you for the last 31 days of playing a brand new horror game every single day. Thank you to Elgato for flying out to America this month, being part of TwitchCon. None of this would be possible without you guys. Crazy experience, man. The whole thing. Really do appreciate it. I'm probably going to take it easy over the next couple of weeks leading up to Christmas. It's my birthday in 3 days now, pretty much, the 3rd of November. And then we got fireworks night tomorrow. We're all going out to watch fireworks. Fireworks night is on the 5th. We're going to go probably do something then as well. And yeah, got my kids' birthdays coming up, Christmas coming up. I think I'm just going to coast for the rest of the year. Try and just make a couple of videos. We got Fallout, the anniversary edition. I'll make some videos on that. There's a new Zelda game coming out in a couple of days, actually. I'm going to play some of that one. Pokemon Legends EA. I really want to live stream it, or at least talk about my experience with it. I've only played like 20 minutes so far, but lots of things. But I just want to, after a crazy couple of months, doing a bunch of collaborations, and like I say, the America thing and HorrorFest, I'm feeling not burnt out, but I'm just like, I don't want to be editing every single day for a while. I just want to enjoy like a bit of time just with the family, relaxing, making the most of life a little bit. But yeah, I'm rambling. It's been a quiet stream. I don't think anybody's here, but if you are here, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. And if you're watching this back as a VOD, sorry that it was kind of a boring game. Didn't expect that. Same as I didn't expect yesterday to be a bit of an up and down one. But you know what? We did 31 days, man. 31 days of uploading a video every single day to help people in need. Something to be proud of. I love your faces. Stay tuned on social media and Discord for updates on like how much in total we raised and proof that's been donated and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man. Proud of you guys. Proud of myself as well. We did good. I love your faces. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next episode. I was going to say of HorrorFest. That's a year away. I'll see you soon on the channel. Okay, bye.